supporting the John Lewis voting rights bill that Manchin and Murkowski have backed as an alternative to S1?
Well, as the majority leader said, the voting rights bill is intact. The law extends well into the future. What this rewrite of it does is grant to the Justice Department almost total ability to determine the voting systems of every state in America, which they're trying to do directly through H.R. 1. They would try to achieve indirectly through this rewrite of the Voting Rights Act. The Supreme Court did not strike down the Voting Rights Act. It's still the law. What they struck down was the pre-clearance part of it that applied only to the southern part of the United States, because the Supreme Court concluded the conditions that existed in 1965 no longer existed. So there's no threat to the voting rights law. It's against the law to discriminate in voting on the basis of race already, and so I think it's unnecessary.
Leader McConnell, Democrats say the bipartisan report out today on January 6th is limited in scope. Did anything that you read today change your opinion about the need potentially for an independent commission to get to the bottom of what happened?
Well, Senator Blunt just pointed out the comprehensive nature of this work done on a bipartisan basis, supported by both Republicans and Democrats, and done quickly. Had we chosen to establish a commission, we'd be haggling over appointments for the next few weeks. If you look at the history of these independent commissions, they take forever to make recommendations. What we needed was a quick solution to the problem on security and pursuit of those who broke the law, which the Justice Department assures me is going on very, very aggressively.
Following up, Leader McConnell, would you define the events of January 6th as an insurrection?
Look, I've said a lot about that already. I said it on January 6th. I said it again February 13th. I've covered that comprehensively, and I really don't think there's anything I can add.
Do you need a spending bill, a supplemental spending bill? Now that you have these recommendations, is there a need for a supplemental spending bill to implement these changes?
Well, what they did with the supplemental the House barely was able to pass was act before we knew what to do. And the importance of what Senator Blunt, Senator Portman, Senator Peters, Senator Klobuchar are doing is giving us a blueprint of how to spend the money wisely. So they put the cart before the horse, and now we have a credible report making serious recommendations about how to allocate our resources. At this point, I think it's worth discussing exactly what's needed